I swear, when I was still in the stage of waiting for this movie to come out, I had always planned to scream, Godzilla! When he first appears on the screen. Unfortunately, this is what happened. Oh my god, look! It's got... What? The scene just cut! What the... Go back! Godzilla! The 2014 reboot or reimagining, I don't know. So yeah, I first went to go see this movie in 3D with a friend, and I'm not going to show you a picture of her because I don't know if she would like that, and I'm respectful like that. So, but I will show you a picture of who I saw it with next. I'm Mom the Trooper. Now let's get into this review that shall be spoiler-free. First up, I just want to say that I was trying to tell myself before the movie was even released to not watch any other reviews for this film until I see it for myself. So what did I do? I fell victim to some awesome reviews. In particular, Jeremy Johns and The Real Rejects did some awesome reviews for this film. Go check them out. And in these reviews, everyone pretty much states that Godzilla's in the film for only 15 to 17 to 20 minutes, and it let a lot of people down. And I figured that since Godzilla was said to only be in there for 15 minutes of screen time, that I'd be bored out of my mind, and all it would have was some incredible acting. Luckily, what I got was a M.U.T.O. I know everyone's calling it a M.U.T.O or a M.U.T.O, but I want to combine it, so I'm like, M.U.T.O. Everybody wins. Anyways, M.U.T.O stands for Massive Unidentified Terrestrial Organism. Yes, I got it. I knew that there would be other monsters that would battle Godzilla, but when I started watching the film, I was so invested in the characters that it took me by total surprise when the first one appeared. There are two of them, and I won't state more than the fact that one of them flies and one of them crawls. And also, whenever the scientists and or military tried to find them, it always felt like that they were there a few seconds too late. Oh wait, that's exactly what happened in both creatures' cases. Now, the description I would give the M.U.T.Os is that they look like the soldier bugs from Starship Troopers mixed with any other American alien film that's a modern film like Super 8 or Cloverfield. And if you thought their designs weren't that interesting, well guess what, neither are their roars. The only thing they do interesting with their roars is just like a clicking sound. It's in the, whenever they walk, it's like... But if you want to talk about a creature with an awesome design and a memorable roar, then let's get down to the radiation sperm of monstrous proportions himself. His first appearance had me lose my breath because his roar is the loudest part of an already extremely brash movie. His mouth shook with vibration whenever he roared, which complemented the awesome design that he had. He was big, he was angry, he was ferocious, he is Godzilla, which in America means Godzilla! Oh yeah, I just did that. But unfortunately, when the M.U.T.Os and Godzilla finally brawled and battled, it finally happened, and they still focus on half of the humans and half on the monsters fighting. And dare I say it, 3/4 on the humans and 1/4 on the monsters fighting. 15 minutes worth, huh? But now, why would you do that? You've already established and revealed Godzilla from head to toe, so what else is there to hide? Well, except for one aspect that you can still save it towards the ending. It doesn't mean you have to show it right when they're fighting. It could be like a really cool thing that happens at the end. But no, they have to cut away and be like, oh, still a secret. We're acting like this is still the trailer. Let's move on to this. The characters. They are awesome. All the actors and actresses. You got Bryan Cranston, who does a brilliant job and makes me tear up at the 10 to 15 minute mark because he just puts on this performance that's so heartbreaking. You've also got Ken Watanabe, who plays Dr. Serizawa. And when me and my friend got out of the theater from seeing this for the first time, we realized that Ken Watanabe was totally underutilized, and it was like, why? He was basically there just to say that Godzilla is here to restore natural balance to Earth and to take care of the monsters. That was it. And then he's like, the only thing he really does is spill the beans to a couple people that what really happened in 1954, that when they were testing bombs, was actually trying to kill Godzilla. And I thought that was pretty cool that they tied that into the whole lore of Godzilla. Aaron Taylor Johnson plays a character in this film named Ford, who is Bryan Cranston's son in the film. He also plays Kick-Ass, but it's a whole different story. Anyways, he does a great job, and he has a very good talent for making you believe that he's been in a world of shit for 15 years. And even though his character is so well needed and well acted, his wife character, on the other hand, and even son character, are very underutilized and not needed. They're only there for motivation, practically. The atmosphere is gritty and heavy in this movie, and it sets the mood for all the horrible yet incredible things to come. The plot is decent, and it has a few really interesting backstories. I do wish Bryan Cranston was in it much longer than what he was in it for. The monstrous fight scenes are incredible, with amazing CGI. And I had heard at one point or another that they were going to have a monster in a rubber suit. Well, Godzilla in a rubber suit, but that information turned out to be totally false. If you're looking for an old-fashioned Godzilla movie made by Toho with a monster rubber suit, monsters in rubber suits, and don't want any of it CGI'd, then I'll still give this film a shot. You know, what it doesn't have in action, it definitely makes up for in dialogue and great characters and suspense. Now, I have heard rumors that there's going to be a sequel. Well, hell, they're practically facts now. But I believe I know what the next monster is going to be, because, well, if you watch the film and you look very closely, when Bryan Cranston and Aaron Taylor Johnson go back to their house after all these years, there's a tank with like a cocoon and bug stuff in it. It's just like a kid's tank. But on the bottom of it, guess what it says? And I caught this, and I was like, oh! I was about to scream in the theater. It said Mothra on the bottom of the tank. Hell yeah. Overall, I give Godzilla, the 2014 reboot or reimagining, a 4 out of 5. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe.